At a family homestead farm in Connorsville, Indiana, Marilyn Scholl learned to cooperate. Not because her parents belonged to the Fayette County Farm Bureau Co-op, or even because rural electric co-ops turned the lights on when her mother was a girl, first in the barn and later in the house, but because growing up in a rural farm community taught her the best way to solve problems and achieve dreams: working together. Whether baling hay, preserving produce for winter, or planning a community event, everyone pitched in. That spirit of cooperation helped shape Marilyn into the force behind nearly every major development in the U.S. food co-op sector over the past quarter century. Born in 1953 on her mother's birthday, Marilyn was the youngest of Albert and Mary Scholl's 4 children, and the only girl. As a child, she was active in 4-H and played on a softball team with her cousins. A 1971 graduate from Connorsville High School, Marilyn went on to earn a bachelor's degree from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee in 1978. That same year, she started working for her neighborhood's corner grocer, Gordon Park Food Co-op in Milwaukee, where she spent 6 years and grew to be the store's general manager. Marilyn's early career then took her to the GM job at Wheatsville Food Co-op. While Austin, Texas was far away, home was wherever folks cooperated. After 10 years in food co-op management, Scholl returned to Wisconsin in 1987 to help build co-op management curricula for the University of Wisconsin Center for Cooperatives. Recognizing the value of board training and governance, she pioneered the food co-op consulting team known today as CDS Consulting Co-op. What began as a 4-member nonprofit is now a leader in cooperative training and support. CDS Consulting Co-op has equipped hundreds of co-ops with the insight, skills, and resources to compete in a crowded marketplace with a balanced focus on both business success and their cooperative identity. An educator with the heart of an entrepreneur, Marilyn helped transform a disparate group of food co-ops into a unified, thriving sector that leverages its members' purchasing power and provides robust support for operations, governance, and startup development. She was an advisor to 2 cooperative grocer associations, CGA Midwest for 8 years, and Seagain, later the Eastern Corridor, for 20 years. In 2004, Marilyn led a project team that developed the reorganization plan to expand the Circle of We. Today, there are 147 food co-ops represented by national co-op grocers in the U.S. They operate more than 200 stores in 37 states, with combined annual sales of over $2.1 billion. One driving force behind the sector's growth is the annual Consumer Cooperative Management Association, or CCMA, conference. And behind CCMA, guiding the event and the sector toward greater relevancy, was unsurprisingly Marilyn. While also earning her master's degree in continuing and adult vocational education from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, Marilyn began assisting fellow Hall of Famer Ann Hoyt, then the lead organizer of the event. The annual conference marked a milestone in the food co-op sector, inspiring a nationwide conversation and community. The CCMA conference punctuated Marilyn's personal life, too. At the event in 1994, sparks flew between Marilyn and her future spouse, Sabine Rhine. After long-distance dating grew tedious, a coin toss determined that Marilyn would move to Vermont, where Sabine worked for Northeast Cooperatives. The couple was joined in civil union in 2001 and legally married in 2007. Sabine currently serves as the general manager of Brattleboro Food Co-op. As one of the first cooperative educators in the U.S. to bring systematic governance approaches to the food sector, Marilyn has influenced generations of co-op managers and board members. One of her creative and practical learning methods enlists Lego bricks to help directors understand balance sheets. Translating numbers into 3D objects helps directors visualize their co-op story and identify trends over time. With her colleagues at CDS Consulting Co-op, Marilyn developed a new model for cooperative governance called the 4 Pillars of Cooperative Governance, designed to help boards, managers, and members build sustainable co-ops. She is the co-author of the well-used Ownership Toolbox, a membership-building program, and the Patronage Dividend Primer. She also created Partners for Life, a customer service program. In 2002, Marilyn identified a growing national interest in new food co-op development and used the opportunity to expand the sector. With support from National Cooperative Bank, National Co-op Grocers, and the Blooming Prairie Foundation, she and a team created a small grants program for startups. Now known as the Food Co-op Initiative, the nonprofit has supported the startup of more than 130 food co-ops. Marilyn has served on FCI's board of directors since its inception. She also serves on the board of the Cooperative Fund of New England in her retirement. In her spare time, Marilyn enjoys gardening, flower arrangement, kayaking, and golf. She also bakes legendary pies. Marilyn is the proud aunt to 6 nephews and 1 niece, several of whom are celebrating with her here tonight. She adores her 9 great nieces and nephews. Tonight, we honor Marilyn Scholl's visionary leadership, her dedication to innovation and excellence, and her transformational role in the food co-op sector, with induction into the Cooperative Hall of Fame.